The recent polling data showing Kamala Harris tied with Donald Trump in battleground states isn't just a cause for alarm. It's part of a familiar narrative that echoes 2016. Back then, Hillary Clinton's supporters believed she was a can't-lose candidate, a perception of inevitable victory that led to complacency. It's surprising that Robert Reich doesn't touch on this in his otherwise insightful recent commentary. His focus is on the urgency of the moment, and rightfully so. But let's not overlook a critical psychological element here. The Harris campaign wants supporters to think they could lose. The lesson learned from Clinton's loss is that complacency can be deadly. That smug satisfaction, the certainty that we've got this, opened the door for an upset. The Harris team is keenly aware that the moment you start thinking a victory is assured, voter turnout drops. Polling data like this serves as a wake-up call, a necessary jolt to prevent the misstep of underestimating Trump's base. While Reich's piece rallies the troops to action, we need to frame this moment as a balance between urgency and strategy. Harris is in a statistical tie, yes, but that's exactly the kind of data that can spur engagement. No one can afford to sit this out. What Reich doesn't say, but should, is that this polling is precisely why the campaign will not allow a repeat of 2016. This is their way of ensuring that Democratic voters don't stay home with the false confidence that someone else has it covered. It's not just about knocking on doors, writing postcards, or making calls. It's about understanding that this is a deliberate push to avoid the trap of perceived invincibility. And that's where we find the real strength in this campaign. They know what's at stake, and they know better than to take any battleground state for granted. And that is something to think about. I'm W.J. O'Reilly. Be well, and hope to hear from you soon.